Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about a person that I feel like you're probably not talking to consistently, or you don't expect to be making major changes in their life. You may have kind of let this go, or you may be trying to, work up to, well, maybe this isn't going to work out, right? But this person has been thinking about their connection with you or thinking about the choices you've made. This could be platonic, it doesn't have to be romantic, but they have decided they're leaving this karmic lifestyle behind. They don't want to deal with the same friends, they don't want to deal with the same temptations. They want to make significant changes. So that, I think, starts with them blocking friends or family members or exes that had prevented them from being able to work on that spiritual growth. So that's what we have changing. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a great day. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have my email address in the description box below. And we'll start with the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see what we've got for you. The High Priestess and the Devil. I know what my problem is. I am listening to my intuition, or maybe there's somebody that was willing to just say, hey, you got something on your shirt. This is somebody no longer willing to pretend that something is causing issues in their life, acknowledging that there is something that has held them back and deciding it's time to take action. They haven't gotten past this challenge yet, but they have identified what they need to do, right? Ace of Cups and Justice in the reverse. They feel like they've been doing, like their choices have not been kind to themselves. I may have thought that it was kind of amusing to live this lifestyle, or I may have tried to ignore the consequences that I had to deal with. I may have just wanted to, hang out with the friends that I had, but I'm ready for something different. This Knight of Cups is strategy because we've got chess on there. I'm thinking about what I want in 10 years or 20 years, and I need to make some changes for myself now if I want to get there. So this is acknowledging that they could be kinder to themselves, or that they need to make changes with regards specifically to their social community. Who are they hanging out with? So we have the Six of Pentacles. This is making me feel like whoever I'm reading for is somebody who's been generous or has kind of a protective energy. So there could be people within this social community that go to them for help, but I don't know that they get much back. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. They seem to only really experience betrayal in this community. I do a lot to try to take care of you all, but I don't get much back. Hello, Atala. How are you doing? This could be more about a family, or more about maybe even a workplace with the Three of Pentacles. But this is, I do whatever I can to be supportive, or I try to be a good sister, be a good friend, be a good aunt, whatever it is. And I don't get treated the same by the people that I'm dealing with. So this feels to me like I'm not going to keep being friends with these people. I'm not going to keep, dealing with problems just because I've known them since high school or whatever, Hello, Books. Merry Christmas. What else do we have? I did say hi to Atala, right? All right, we've got Six of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is making space in your life for somebody that is more connected or in tune, willing to listen to their intuition. So I don't know if this person necessarily looks at it as I need to block these individuals or not be friends with these people in order to be friends with this person or date this person, but they might. If they're not thinking that way, they're addressing these issues they have in their social community or the people they're dating because they know that that could usher in some new friends for them, right? Let's get a few more from. Oh, did you see that? That was a close one, you guys. All right, we're going to go with the Ghost Tarot. What else do we have? Because we do have the blocked cards, so I suppose that's kind of appropriate, right? Good. All right, what else do we have? Another Knight of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Sorry, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this feels like fair weather friends or people who show up when they need something, people who show up when they feel like it benefits them, but they're gone when you need them. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So I think we have somebody communicating at least to one person, maybe not to all, but I'm not going to keep doing this because it seems unfair and, you know, I wish you luck. But I think with the majority of people, it's goodbye. Hello, Grant. How are you doing? I wish you an abundance as well of cars and men. I'm guessing you don't want the same thing. I'll wish you an abundance of bicycles and tacos. Does that work? All right, we've got the Chariot and the King of Wands. This person's not waiting around. They're taking action. And now we have the Magician. Yeah, this is, I know what I need to do and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to feel bad about it. Whoever they have to block, this could be just one person. This could be like an ex that's been a really bad influence over their life or a best friend. But I feel like it's more than one person. What else do we have? Hello, is it Alicia? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Justin. We've got Death in the reverse. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. Boundaries are so important. And I do think that we have, what are we calling you? The High Priestess? Whatever your gender is, you are the High Priestess. You are understanding that in some situations, you might need a break. You just might need a little bit of distance. You could potentially reach back out to these people or unblock them. And in other connections, it's, I don't really know why I'm friends with you. I met you, I talked to you, and then for whatever reason, I kept talking to you. But doesn't mean we're friends. Makes me think of that song, Six Underground. Just because what is it? Just because we're talking doesn't mean we're friends, something like that. Finally realizing that there are people that were, you know, masquerading as friends, but really just for access. Maybe they were clout chasing. Maybe they were looking for a handout. Maybe they just were a little bit lonely, but they weren't necessarily friends, right? So now we have Queen of Swords, somebody who is focusing on their boundaries. It's Queen of Swords in the upright, which means it's respectful, but we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. There are going to be some people who are like, hey, what's going on? Why are you making this change? Why are you blocking me? And I feel like the High Priestess might not say anything to some people. If it's a respectful curiosity, then it may be, I just have some changes I need to make in my life right now. I'm not sure I could make those changes with you in my life. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so for our King of Wands, the person who is going ahead and changing their life, blocking a number of people, they are working specifically on their finances and stability, making sure they're dealing with people who are loyal, and they are working on their emotional availability or their, they want to be able to communicate more effectively how they feel. Hello, Shu, how are you doing? Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. All right. What else do we have? We're going to go with the Edgar Allan Poe. It does happen, doesn't it? Hello, Desiree. How are you doing? All right. Oops. It looks like the Knight of Cups. Nine of Swords. So now we have people that kind of took for granted this connection to the High Priestess, King of Wands individual. Now they're realizing they don't necessarily have it set up as sweet as they thought they did. They don't have the ability to chase clout anymore. They don't have the ability to borrow money or eat your food or use your car when you're not using it. Whatever it is, this is a number of people realizing they don't have access anymore to this High Priestess. Four of Cups and the reverse. Judgment and the Two of Swords. I do feel like for some people, you are encouraged to not tell them what's up. And I'm not really a big fan of that. I don't like ghosting, but there are certain situations where you've tried to have a conversation with someone, you've tried to be clear about what's going on, what behaviors need to change, or what makes you feel uncomfortable or disrespected. And if they are not going to listen, then what good would a conversation do? I think a lot can be solved by good old-fashioned honesty. I think a lot can be solved by listening. But unfortunately, not everybody's into that stuff, you know? If you are dealing with people, or if your person is dealing with people that have zero interest in, changing or making a difference in terms of how you two interact, then why would you talk to them about it? If I'm gonna waste time, I'd rather like roller skate. And I don't even know if I consider that a waste of time, because at least it's a workout. Hello, Jess. What's up? Hello, Rainbow Warrior. What's going on? How's your rainbow dragon? What else do we have? So this is like, I don't know why you want me to like reconsider my choice. Like, them's the facts. I don't want to be living this lifestyle anymore. And checks notes, you still are living that lifestyle. So carry the one. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. There are times where you have to change who you are associating with in order to make change in your life. And yes, it's not easy. It's going to hurt. There are going to be potentially some arguments. There are going to be some people who make you look bad or try to talk crap about you. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's all worth it. If those are the costs to my being a more happy version of myself, or a more authentic version of myself, a healthier version of myself, then so be it. I mean, I feel like I use this quote all the time, but from Rick and Morty, I've seen, or your tears mean nothing to me. No, it's booze, isn't it? Your booze mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. If we are on different planes, if we value different things, if we view life differently, then why, pray tell, would I care about your opinion? Oh, wait. No, actually, I won't. I have fun to go do and explore and bye. Like, this person's just like, I don't know if I really need to have that conversation. I don't know if I really need to explain certain things. You either get it or you don't. If there are people that have been awful to you, have betrayed you, or taken something from you, then they don't really have a lot of room to be pointing at you and saying, you didn't follow the rules of etiquette. Okay. Well, why don't you return my lawnmower and then we'll have a nice little chat about that, Kathy. It's okay, guys. Nobody stole my lawnmower. It's just fine. Empress and the Page of Wands. I hate this Page of Wands. I don't really like this Empress either, to be honest. So here's the thing. People are going to vilify you. People are going to get mad at you. People are going to say you're being selfish. And that's part of spiritual growth. That's part of choosing yourself. People get mad at you when they're not allowed to continue to treat you in ways that are bad for you. Be mad, sweetheart. I'm taking care of me. Onward, upward. Hello, Meredith. How are you doing? I like it. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Number 7 could be important for you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, look, whoever this High Priestess is blocking people, they realize that the community they're a part of is comprised of people that were willing to be dishonest or willing to maybe even be like quite bold about the fact that they'll throw people under the bus. They'll blame other people. They don't care. In other words, it could be quite obvious that this is a community or like an industry where people don't care. I don't think about you. I don't care about you. I only think about myself. So it could be, very cutthroat wherever they are, whatever they're dealing with. And they're like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. And I'm just like move to the country and become a farmer. Because you all are crazy. I actually don't. I really don't. Although I won't lie. I have just like a little bit of a dream that someday I have like a John Deere riding mower and I can just like maybe have like a little straw hanging out, a nice hat, some overalls, maybe a chicken coop. I think that would be fun. Probably a lot of work though. So maybe just like a 9x9 square patch. I don't know. That wouldn't be worth it, would it? Can you imagine? So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Sun. And the 9 of Cups. Sometimes decisions in life are really complex and really difficult, and you have to think about like 80 different possible consequences or opinions or things that could go wrong. And then other times, like this, it's just obvious. I will be happier if I don't know these people anymore. I will be healthier or able to achieve more if I'm not dealing with people that are codependent or toxic. So this is, I'm going to choose what makes me happy, even if it makes you mad. That's right. I'm choosing me over you. You might have to say it like that, or you might just not have to say anything at all. But there are going to be people that want to make you feel bad about making this decision or walking away from them. And I would go so far as to say that some of these people are willing to be quite manipulative about it. And that's why maybe you don't have to answer all of them. Hello, Darnell. How's it going? Hello, Sky High. What's going on? We've got number 14, which is the fox. I love foxes. In case you didn't know. But this one might not be a good fox, you guys. Oh, okay. I'm just, okay, so like you don't have to tell me. And obviously I'm talking into a live stream and like you could type it, I guess, but like you don't really have to tell me. Were you hanging out with a bunch of thieves? Were you like gonna be a part of like Ocean's 15 or 17 or 19 or whatever they're doing next? I'm just curious because this is a bunch of people that you cannot trust. This is a bunch of people looking for any opportunity to take something or, you know, increase what they've got. And it's like I'm a network, but I'm all on my own at the same time. We have things in common, but I don't got your back. And you don't have mine. I can't trust you. So is it really a network then? Is it really a community? Maybe. This is why somebody is saying, no, I'm good. I'm retiring from being a thief. Thank you, though. See you later. I did this really cool jewel heist and I'm done now. All right, this is the situation stack. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Hello, Nathaniel. How you doing? I hear you, Atala. Roller coaster, highest high, adrenaline rush, and escapade in the reverse, adventure, hideaway, vacation. Is this person like investigating you? This feels to me like they are snooping around, looking for information, trying to figure out why you've decided to ghost them. So you may cut people off, or your person may cut people off. And then there are all these questions. I'm going to like go investigate and figure out why. Because it's just, it's feeling weird. Maybe they're just nosy. That could be. I mean, he's kind of nosing around there, you know? Sorry. Hello, DeMarco. How are you doing? Yep. I think that's entirely aligned with what I'm talking about. Hello there, Johnny. How are you in the diamonds? Hello, RW. I hope that big change goes well. Good luck with that. Ooh. What else do we have? We have the karmic card, third party, relationship lesson. So that's why it feels to me like this is maybe you hear about somebody cutting off a bunch of people, or you're in love with somebody who's cutting off a bunch of people. But this is something that is happening in the near future. And it's, I think, a really solid indicator that this individual is taking their spiritual growth seriously. As the high priestess, they know this is something I need to do and I can't compromise on it. I need to stick to my guns. I need to be true to my boundaries or the decision that I made. You were never my friend, so I'm not going to feel bad for telling you that you aren't my friend. How about that? All right, this is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. Did I say hello to Rainbow Warrior? Ooh, Peggy, I'm proud of you. RW, I do personal readings, and my email address is in the description box. Hello, Erica. How are you doing? Self-worth. Laughter. I like that. I've spent enough of my life around people that I didn't know whether I could trust. I've spent enough of my time wondering who stabbed me in the back or who's talking about me or who took my favorite Stanley. That's a good one. That's something people would do, right? Don't do that. This is saying I'm going to do what I need to do to clean up my life and make a change and get away from the people that make it difficult for me to be in a joyful mood, make it difficult for me to laugh for the right reasons, right? Hello, Matt. So I know it might not be easy, but I'm going to remove myself from this community or make a change so that I can have friends that are maybe a little bit more likely to be respectful towards me, because you deserve that. Hello there. How's it going, Carrie? Hey, be careful though, Nathaniel. I call myself weird all the time, and it's probably a different kind of weird than the one you're talking about. So we've got destiny and identity. I like this a lot. As you consider that the more you hang around people, the more similar you become, you start to think about what kind of influence people are having, whether or not you want to be associated with people that do this or do that, or think this or think that, because it does have an impact on you, right? There are people that I, to this day, love and care for deeply, but I am not talking to because I don't feel like that friendship is supported by the current situations in my life or their life, right? That doesn't mean I wish ill upon them. It doesn't mean I have forgotten all of the cool things that we've accomplished or been, but it does mean that I'm willing to focus on my future, and I can do that without feeling guilty, right? Happy holidays. Thank you, kind sir. Hello, Khalil. How are you doing? All right. This is the voyage of the soul. Seems pretty likely we've got somebody going through a spiritual awakening. I almost lost him, you guys. Did you see that? All right, what else do we have? Tomorrow, begin again, continue, ahead, better days, relief, karma, cycles, fortune, destiny. We just had that. And divine intervention. So you may feel like things move a little bit quicker, or you may be surprised at what happens, but it's divinely guided, divinely timed, and based on the fact that your vibration is rising. Raising? Yes. Whoever is the high priestess, it's your acceptance of a different level, your pursuit of, people that have more honor or more integrity. I'm just going to make sure that I surround myself with the kind of energy I want to be known for. So we've got seasons, cycles, elements, spring, summer, fall, and winter. Lessons, distress, dark night of the soul, loss, and experience. So this community may have been quite instrumental for this person to learn some of those karmic lessons they needed to. And even though those things were painful or difficult, I think it's also taught them to remain faithful or hopeful in terms of the good things that can happen. It's like this person saw life and it was a zoomed in part of the picture. And as they gained awareness or wisdom, they found out how to zoom out. And now they have the full picture. Now they can appreciate how things work or what makes sense or how to listen to their intuition, when to say no, when to leverage self-control. Things are opening up for them because they're able to appreciate that life changes, and so do they. All right, this is the Kipper. What else do we have? Number 9, change. Number 5, mature man. And number 33, concern in the reverse. So I do feel like for many of you, this is somebody deciding in order to make this change official or in order to really have a better environment, I need to move somewhere or I need to remove myself from this community. I need to excuse myself from the table, right? So this change card is generally talking about a specific type of change, a move. And then we've got the mature man, and that indicates to me that they know what they need to do. They've learned these lessons, right? They have this higher vibration. And concern in the reverse, it's like, I can accept that this is a chapter in my life that has ended and it's time to move on, or it's time to pursue something different. I think they're ready. It may have been difficult to block some people, but they also know something better lies ahead. We'll go with the Gypsy Oracle. I feel that. Hello, Key Controller. How you doing? Not too bad. It's only 30 minutes in, 32. You'd be all right. All right, so we've got Malady and consolation. No, cheerfulness in the reverse. Ooh, okay. So what ails you? It's like you're not just making things difficult for me in terms of mindset or, affecting how I feel. You're also like impacting my health. So it could be that the stress has really started to impact you, or maybe you feel like if I'm not hanging out with these individuals, I would be able to quit smoking or quit drinking or quit eating the way that I do. It feels like there's multiple ways that your life could benefit from not being around these individuals. We've got room in the reverse. This is, I think, another reference to maybe it's time to move. Or maybe it's time to not invite people over, right? I don't know if you've ever experienced being like the party house, right? It's not enjoyable all the time. We have the Child card, Messenger, and Doctor. I think somebody has gotten some pretty solid advice that when you feel like there's some stress or anxiety that might be impacting your health, maybe you're getting headaches, maybe you're getting stomach aches, dealing with the things in your life that trigger that stress or make you feel like you have to deal with something you shouldn't have to. Those are the things that are like the controllables, right? Control the controllables. So we have somebody that is eager to start a new chapter in their life. We could have somebody that's starting a family or just had a baby born. Congrats if that's true. But this is like, I know what's right for my health. I know what to do because it's going to make things easier for me, or I'm going to be able to make better decisions. We'll go with the signs of the times. What else do we have? Hello, Sunfire. How we doing? Ooh, I almost never see this card. I like it. We've got number 9, crystals, achievement, and number 29, skull endings. So because I can see more clearly now, and because I've been working on listening to my intuition, because I really do want to make change in my life, now I'm ready to, end a few things or accept that some things maybe need to be relegated to the past. I don't regret my friendships that I no longer have. There are things that I learned from people that, like I said, I still love many of them, right? Memories, lessons, good stories. You can take those things with you, but that doesn't mean that you have to stay stagnant, right? There are going to be friends that are able to grow alongside you, and those friends, they'll go on the journey with you. But you have ascended, you have made changes, and that means there are going to be things that end in your life, because when things end, new things begin. So you're just making room for a new part of your life to come through. All right, this is the Pause Tarot. What's up, Lion? How's your day? Yes, that's a good approach, Jess. She says everything is temporary. And when you look at it like that, I think it makes life a little bit easier to live. I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve. I tend to care quite readily for people. Everyone be happy. But at the same time, you have to kind of balance that energy with an acceptance. I may not ever get all of the time, all of the hours or the days or the experiences or the memories with somebody that I would like. I just need to appreciate what I do get, right? If you truly love someone, could you ever get enough of them? Maybe, So we have Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands. I like this. Because you are willing to be honest with yourself about what you need or what needs to happen in your life, things are advancing for you. You are manifesting change and manifesting abundance. Hello there, Greek Zeus. How are you doing? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that sounds amazing. Is that a show or a book? Please do tell. All right, so we've got 3 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you are prioritizing the right things. You are making the changes you need to, and it's getting you on to the path that leads to this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like generational wealth, or it's stability. And this is saying in order for you to do that, there are some sacrifices, but it seems like we've got somebody who's quite comfortable leaving that toxic lifestyle behind. They're ready. They're ready to get onto that path that leads to the 10 of Pentacles, whether that's you or your person. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Devil. I understand now what the block was. I know what the obstacle in my way, blocking me from what I want was. It was a little bit of hesitation in terms of letting go of things that maybe hold me back. Fear, insecurity, connections that are immature, decisions or behavior that make it difficult for me to be authentic or healthy or happy. This is, what can I do for me? We've got the World in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think we come to the conclusion that I'm not ready to give up and just accept that this is the life that I'm going to lead. I know I can find better friends, or I know I can be in a happier situation. If I don't feel like I belong here, if I feel like this is the wrong environment for me, then maybe I'll be more successful elsewhere. So this is like pretty high level strategizing, and I appreciate you because you are being honest with yourself. What can I do if I'm not getting what I want out of the situation? If I'm not, growing from this, or if I'm surrounded by people that don't really want to invest in their own spiritual growth, what can I do to change that? Cherry in the reverse. Yep, that makes sense. Like you're stuck because people aren't enlightened. Seven of Swords and the King of Swords. So basically, I'm going to be honest with myself and admit that maybe part of the reason my friends, or maybe I am not, advancing the way I want, or getting what I want, or getting paid what I want, or feeling happy, is because I'm distracting myself with things that aren't really that great. And if I distract myself, then I can't leverage my energy to actually go forward, right? So I'm not going to lie to myself anymore. I'm not going to deal with people that are just, waiting for an opportunity to take something from me or lie to me. I have the ability to make this change. I can distance myself from the people who, maybe need to learn a little bit about integrity and therefore make my life a little bit easier, or find a better hometown, find a better friend group, soul tribe, workplace. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Look at this is like, I see you over there lying. And I'm not okay with you lying to me. So I'm going to make a change. And now that King of Swords is an Emperor. I'm going to make a decision. I know I'm at a crossroads. There's plenty of people that would make a different decision, but I'm going to make the decision that's right for me. I'm going to do something that puts me in a better place or helps me be happier, right? Good for you. Three of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Swords. I don't think you're going to be too surprised by this. You did come out as the High Priestess, but there's going to be some people that don't like your plan. There's going to be some people who are like, what do you mean you don't want to be friends? What do you mean this person blocked me? Hey, yeah, no, I'm calling on someone else's phone because you blocked me. There are going to be some people that are upset, and that's okay. You have to decide, I think, one by one, how you want to handle that situation. But you do have, in my opinion, somebody wants to steal, or somebody wants to be completely dishonest with you, or somebody wants to make things difficult, create drama in your life. Do you really owe them like a 45-minute conversation on how they messed up? If you don't want to have the conversation, you can just send them screenshots of my face, my judgy face. Now. Because I don't feel like it. How about that? All right, this is the Tarot of the Nile. What else do we have? Yep. I don't know. Sounds like fun. So we got the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is, I don't want to deal with people that don't support me. Just makes me feel stuck. And then there's a new friend. Maybe 3 new friends. This is a new social group. So those of you that move or choose to change your job, or maybe you sign up for a book club, or you switch to a different gym, you find excitement or curiosity. You find somebody who matches your level in terms of maybe they're interested in the same thing, or same favorite TV show, maybe your band that you were obsessed with. It's the same thing for them. But this feels to me like a sigh of relief. I found somebody that understands me after dealing with people that didn't, after wondering if, I was ever going to have friends that really wanted to see me do well. Now I finally have somebody or some people that get me. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jess. Good evening, Voyager. What's going on? What else do we have? Ooh, excuse me. Temperance and Justice. Oh, sign me. And the stars. Stop it. Stop. I love it. I love this for you so much. This is a very nice Christmas present. Are you kidding me? Temperance, Justice, and the Star. These are all cards in the major arcana that talk about you reclaiming your power, having balance in your life, healing from situations, and in some situations, you might actually be gaining a following or leading others. You may be seen as inspirational to other people, but this is all very beautiful energy. You are setting things right in your own life. You are acknowledging what you can do, how to leverage your own energy, or viewing your time as a currency. This is all very positive, and I wish I could give you a big old hug. Good work, you. Yay. So do we get like an Ace of Pentacles or anything? Come on. Let's do it. Maybe Wheel of Fortune? Eight of Cups and the reverse. Three of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. The number 8 could be pretty important for you. This is, I think, a new community that you find very comfortable. It's like, oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. We can have conversations that go on for hours. I learn something, you learn something, we laugh, we cry, whatever it is. This is okay. This is my kind of people. This is, something that will help me in my spiritual growth, but also help me feel understood, right? I love it. Yay. What else do you need to know? 10 of Cups in the reverse. It's like you press the button to order this new social community when you admit that you don't want to stay where you are, or that you don't feel like you belong among this group of karmic individuals. But you have to signal that first. You have to be willing to walk away from that community in order to get the new one. You have to let go of the clothes you don't wear anymore in order to get the money to go shopping for new stuff. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Wands. Karmic lifestyle or old way of living. I'm done. I'm going to quit smoking, or I'm done drinking. I'm done hanging out with those people. I'm done stealing people's videos on TikTok. Whatever this is, it's onward, upward. We're doing something different, and it's going to be great. And it ushers in a new soul tribe, a new social community for you where you feel like you're trusted or respected. Something where you don't have to defend yourself against people you would like to be able to call your friends. You're actually a friend of mine because I could leave you in my place alone and know that you're not going to take anything, right? So this is quite the upgrade for you, and I love it. Let's see if there's anything else we need. I feel like we need a few from the Golden Girls, and then we'll call it a day. I do that every now and then. It's even worse when it's in person. Ask any of my friends or my parents. We've got 6 of Cups. Happy vibes. Making good memories after you walk away from a community that doesn't fit for you anymore. King of Swords, intelligence, ability to handle the situation, to strategize, and the King of Cups. So definitely feels like this is somebody who knows how to communicate how they feel and how to make the right decision for their future. Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups in the reverse. So that means there are people that get booted, hunted. Six of Swords in the reverse because there wasn't a way to move forward. But that makes room for somebody to find that place where they do belong, move to that city where they do have people that understand them or listen to the same music, or I don't know, also hate the Beatles. I don't know. I don't hate the Beatles, just to clarify. But I know a few people who do. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of Christmas Eve. I know, right? Be sure to like my video for me, please, or subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.